This is a series I used to enjoy watching on Discovery. A Bike is Born. That one's bouncing around. The decent one out of the lot. Are you ready for this? You would never guess who it is. Well, hello and welcome to the video. For this video, I'm going to go through a stack of DVDs I bought and see what I've got there and share it with you. So let me show you. I bought all of these. We went to a yard sale event recently, went to a stall and they had a couple of crates, like fruit crates of DVDs. And I asked the lady there, how much do you want for your DVDs? She said 10 pence each. So I thought, okay, I'm going to pick out a whole load and just see what happens. This is what I picked up. £2.50's worth. And I wanted to make this video. I've been through it and looked up what the going rate is on all of these. And this is why, or this video is kind of to illustrate why I still enjoy picking up cheap media. One in here is going to put me in profit and make a load of profit on top of paying for everything. Just one. And the rest aren't terrible. So I thought I'd just go through and show you what I managed to get. So let's start here. Freaky Friday and The Parent Trap sealed. So the completed prices are recently sold on eBay. Not what people are asking, what people have actually achieved. Somebody got £8 for this new. But I think the going rate is more like 5. Somebody did very well on that, but I think I'd probably aim for 5. That seems to be about right. So that's not a bad start. It's a 10p item of media. Going to aim for a £5 on it. Then I grabbed all of these. I thought they were interesting enough. Formula One. So we have years in Formula One. We have 71, 73, the year I was born. 80, 77, and 76. Now, if you look on eBay, prices are all over the shop for these, but as an average, they are £4 to £6 each. A couple of these were actually sealed, but the discs were bouncing around inside, so I've taken the seals off. But probably put them all on at maybe £5 or £6 and see how they go. So that's not bad from 50 pence, 10p each. Next, No Time to Die, which is still selling for about £4 on its own. They also had Skyfall there. I tend to do pairs of this sort of thing. So I'm going to pair those up. I don't know, I'd probably put that on £6 or £7 the pair. Not terrible. Then there's I grabbed this because it's sealed. Foster and Allen. That goes for about £5. This is a series I used to enjoy watching on Discovery. A Bike is Born. It follows this chap restoring or building from scratch different vehicles, etc. There's a Bike is Born 2-seater, 3-wheel custom trike. I seem to remember he did a helicopter. He built a helicopter in one series, I'm sure. Or am I imagining that? Anyway, these again vary depending on which one you have. The one I've got here, this Triumph Bonneville, sells for up to about £8. The others, £4 or £5 each. So again, that's not bad. I tend to go for the more the documentary stuff. Obscure TV stuff can be good. Sealed stuff, when it's 10p, I'll grab it. But you can see from our 10 pence each per item investment, we're not doing too badly. I then grabbed some Fast and Furious. Probably shouldn't have bothered really, but there's 5, 6, 7 and 8 there. I will pair these up like so. I checked a couple of discs while I was there, 3 or 4, and they were all absolutely mint. It looks like they were buying stuff, watching it once and then putting it away. I should get £4 or £5 for a pair. So not amazing. And then the rest of it will be £3 or £4. Hardly worth bothering with. But you can see I've already made the money on the other stuff. Quickly run through these. Smurfs 1 and 2, that again was sealed, but there was a disc. Was it a double? It must be. Yeah, one of these was bouncing around inside. So I've unsealed it. 1939 Allied Fury sealed. Fletch sealed. Senna that one's bouncing around. This may surprise you that this is the kind of the decent one out of the lot. Are you ready for this? You would never guess who it is. It's Shakin' Stevens. So I chucked this in because it's obscure, because it's music. It's a collection of his videos. 27 promos, 18 on DVD for the first time. I'll pop on screen here some recently completed, and you can see that this is fetching £20 to £25 used. So that's what I will go for. Bit of an obscure one, bit of a rarity, chucked it in for 10p. So my £2.50 spend, that puts me way into profit if I can say get 25 for it. Now the prices I've suggested, I will list that with free shipping. And at the lower end of that scale, the shipping is quite a consideration. But it's kind of the norm in the media category on eBay. So that's what I'll do. But let's roughly tot it up. Okay, so if I towards the lower end of what I've suggested, and remember this is an all-in price, so to include the shipping, so there's a chunk of that to come off and the usual fees, etc. But that would be a gross turnover of £113. A big part of which would be the 25 quid from that. Also, I get questions about, why are you bothering to sell DVDs for £3 free shipping? There's no money in it. No, there isn't. But you can see I end up with stuff like that when I buy a load of stuff like this. Some of this might end up being £3 shipped, so I might end up with £1 out of that. But you can see that by the time I'm flogging the cheap stuff, the money's been made on the decent stuff. But yeah, there you go. I thought that was worth putting a quick video out. The other reason, I've said it many times, that I like doing media is it takes no time to list. It's super quick, super easy. When it sells, you pop it in a bubble mailer and it goes straight in the post. Super easy to package. And this is in my blood. My first business was a little record shop, and then later on we had a high street media store where we did DVDs, video games and CDs. So I still enjoy it. So there you go. That's my £2.50, which I'm hoping to turn over a gross figure of £113. Take off all the shipping, take off all the fees, and you can see that it's still just about worth messing about with media these days. You do have to be a little bit selective, and you will always, if you're doing it as I did, which was just grab a load of stuff that looks vaguely interesting, a load of it will be bog standard rubbish like this that you're going to get maybe £3 or £4 back on. But if you find enough kind of gems or stuff that sells well and has some interest, you're never going to lose out if you're buying it cheap enough. I kind of wish, looking back, that I'd just said, okay, 10p each. Have you got a price in mind for the crates? And I'll take the lot away, because I had all sorts of stuff there. You know, if they'd have said £10 for everything, there was probably, I don't know how many there might have been, 150 or something like that. I might have just gone for it. But I didn't. I went through, spent a couple of minutes and picked out the 25 that you saw there. Anyway, there you go. I will pop another video up here. I'll find the one where I sent a couple of hundred classical CDs into the music buyers. You can see how much I made just sending media to the media buyers. So check this one out. Thank you for watching. Pop me a message below, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you next time. Bye.